Good afternoon. Welcome to a second edition of Lunch with the Shark. Hey, Captain Crunch, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We just did one in Spanish, but I think that this information that we're going to share right now, it's very relevant, and we should also do it in English. Newsflash, update, bulletin. The funds for the 7B and 7A loans from the SBA have been depleted. No more money, zero. Why? What happened? What's going on? Am I out? It's very important for you to know that. Even though the CARES Act has some numbers, those numbers are up to, okay? The 7A payroll protection loan, it's a loan that it's going to be forgiven up to $10 million for your payroll, for your rent, for the business, for the interest mortgage for your business, and utility expenses on your business. Regulations are coming out like on a dripper. We call them a living organism due to the COVID-19. COVID-19 virus, it's a living microorganism. The guidelines and regulations from the federal government, SBA, are same. They are a living organism. They're changing, mutating every single day. I am not badging them. I am not against them. They are all the same as us. This is brand new to everyone. They're humans. They're trying to get the best possible guidelines so they can help the majority of the small businesses. Okay? They're not looking for one specific industry or to help somebody in particular. They are working as hard as they can and understand the guidelines change. Last 2-3 days ago, the guideline for the 7B, which is the emergency disaster loan, they changed. Even though somebody said, oh, they're $2 million and $10,000 in a grant. No, they're not. It's up to, first of all. Second, they changed it to $1,000 per employee up to 10 employees to make the $10,000 up to $10,000 in a grant. Up to. And they reduced the amount from the $2 million to up to $15,000. So you were only allowed $25,000 if you applied a couple days ago. Now, if your application has been submitted to the SBA, that does not mean that you're part of the loan amount that are currently outstanding there. Nope. If you never got the loan documents with an amount and you did submit them, okay, then you are still in the queue for those documents to be submitted to the SBA and or the SBA to make you an offer. So it's very important you check the status of where your application is at. And you don't check the status with the SBA. You check the status with your loan lender. Okay? Remember, the SBA, it's not the lender. The SBA is a guarantor on your loan. The SBA has the one that it's the program, and they approve you based on their guidelines. Each lender has different guidelines. So check with your lender. Now, should we continue to apply or not? Yes. What you need to do is start getting ready. Start getting those documentations prepared. And mind you, if you're doing that on your own, let me tell you one thing. We've heard from multiple lenders that most of the applications that had been prepared by the individuals are the ones that are being denied. They are recommending their clients to approach their accountants, their tax advisors, even their attorneys to help them prepare those applications. Once you've been denied, you cannot reapply nor apply for that same program. Okay? Lenders are not under no obligation to tell you why you were denied. So be careful. So yes, start getting ready to apply. What do I need to do? Start the process on your own. Download the application, fill it as much as possible, seek help, okay? And also contact your congressman and your senator and request them to increase the loan amounts, to fund it again. President Trump has requested $250 billion. I'm pretty sure that those $250 billion are going to run out in a week. I also sure, or it's my belief, that they're going to fund those programs with the equal amount as they were originally funded. So that's that. In another topic, and once we are already in the business, the economy, and things like that, what we are going to talk about is the economy. Yes, the economy is shitty right now. Yes, we're in the worst of it. But let's play a game. I'm going to show you 3 letters. Letter B, letter U, and letter L. No, this is not Sesame Street. No, this program is not sponsored or brought to you by the letter L, the letter B, or the letter U. Unless you want to. Okay, so let's play the game. Not the Sesame Street game. Let's talk about the letter U. Okay? So the letter U is the way the economy will come back. In a U shape. It's very simple. The economy will come back in due time. We went down gradually. Most economists think that we've hit rock bottom and that the economy is going to start bouncing back up the same way it came down. Okay? So this is letter U. Now, letter L. We are headed for a long-term depression. Not even a recession. A long-term depression. Isn't that even word depressing? It should be a D in an L. Oh yeah, you can put a D here, but no. So L. The economy, free fall. Did the economy free fall? That's a question. And then the recovery period is going to be long, with no recovery. Long and long. I sound like the Duracell rabbit. Keeps going and going and going. It doesn't. Going and going and going. And then, my favorite letter, letter B of Vidal, me, where we will bounce back quickly. The economy dropped from here to here in a very short period. Let's say a month and a half. You're going to tell me, but you're crazy. The unemployment, 6.6 million, 6.6 million, 5.5 million. 1.1 million less than last week. Yes, but it's because there's no because. America's going back to work. Why? Because at least $350 billion had been injected into the economy for that purpose, for the payroll protection program. So we can bring back our employees to our businesses. The emergency disaster loan. Yes, that money, it's to incentivize the economy. Okay? I had a question today about that. It's like, what if I don't utilize the money? Can I prepaid rent? Can I do this? Dude, if you are not utilizing the money and spending it or investing it in the 8 weeks period that you are supposed to utilize it, you're doing something wrong. Completely wrong. Or that means that you did not project it correctly, your maximum loan amount. 2, You did not need that loan because you had funds and you got that loan when somebody else that does need it didn't get it because you got it. Or you simply just stored it just in case of. These loans are not just in case of. These are emergency loans. Okay? These are for you to utilize them right now. We are on an emergency. There's other type of loans that you can keep hold if you need them, like lines of credits, like credit cards, like regular business loans. So back to my B. We went down like this, and the economy will bounce back in the same way it came down. So now, which letter do you want me to keep? Or which letter do you think it's going to be our sponsor for today's Lunch with the Shark? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not the U, nor the L. It's my letter, letter B. And I am not saying it. I believe it though. But most economists in the world are determining, based on economic analysis, that the world is going to bounce back quickly. That by the third quarter, our economy is going to be recovering. That does not mean that we're going to be at the same level as we were prior to this little teeny bitty situation. Okay? So, today's episode is brought to you by the letter B. Our economy will bounce back quickly. It's not me saying it, I believe it. JP Morgan, Barclays, other top economists in the world, Moody's, are saying that based on their analysis. So there you have it. Please, if you need any help with your loan, let us review it. Let us help you. It's just not these two programs. There are multiple options through the CARES Act that you can get access to. But the implementation and how you're going to use those funds, that's where the intricate part comes. Contact us at covid19.invictus-advisors.com. We'll post it there with the magic of technology. Schedule a conversation with us. There's no cost involved in it. Maybe there's something there. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the day. Ciao.